Hello, everyone, and welcome back to We Are Chattin, your Penn State Brandywine podcast. We're your hosts, Ava Clements
and Natalie DeMario.
And today we are chatting with Zibo Senome-Bridgers.
Zibo is a second-year biochemistry major, president of Habitat for Humanity, and a member of the Center for Social Impact.
Zibo, welcome to We Are Chattin.
Thank you.
Welcome on.
Yeah. You'd like to share with our audience what you've got in your mug today?
Yes. I got some ice cream from the Scoops of Success.
Yes.
Over there in the career services. So.
Yeah.
Giving away some free Penn State ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they
Good
are.
stuff.
Yeah. Best campus ever. What other campus gives away free ice cream on a random Tuesday?
I don't know.
Anyway, let's jump right into the questions, and we're going to start from the top. So, Zibo, what originally led you to attend Penn State Brandywine?
I first came here because I had financial obligations I had to consider, right? Some financial considerations. And I had a lot of schools on my radar. And so I wanted to make sure that I was getting a good education while also not spending too much money and making sure that I don't end up in debt after college. And so Brandywine allowed that space for me. And also I learned in high school that I like learning in like small classroom environments. I don't like too much clutter. I'm a very simplistic person. I can be extroverted, but I like simplicity when it comes to the space and whatnot. So Brandywine provided that, and I liked it. It was good.
Yeah, I agree. I think the smaller campus size kind of makes it for that, you have a more intimate learning experience, which I think is great. You know?
Yeah. And there's like a lot of individualized attention and getting to know people and your professors easier, which is really great in a college experience.
Yeah, for sure. So as we mentioned in your introduction, you're a biochemistry major.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about the major and sort of why you chose it?
Yes. So biochemistry is a combination of biology and chemistry, of course. It ranges from like healthcare and R&D, which is research and development. And my curriculum usually involves like labs, and then practical applications of what I learned in like the higher upper level biology, chemistry courses. So, yeah.
Interesting. So were you into science as a kid or in high school? Like what kind of led you to pick biochemistry? It's quite the major.
So I came around that in a very weird way.
Okay.
Initially, I didn't know what I wanted to do in high school, right?
Okay.
I really just wanted to be some super sports star or whatever, because I was quite active when it came to sports. I wrestled, I ran track, I did everything. And then junior year came, and I was like, wait, hold up. College? What do I have to do,
It's
right?
time to pick, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Creeps up on you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, so I took this class, and I went to Upper Darby in Delaware County. And so I took this class called Med Careers at this technical school and whatnot. And it just opened the whole door for me. And so I had to sit with myself one day and be like, hey, look, what do I want to do for the rest of my life? Or at least what engages me most? And so the sciences was actually the answer to that. It was money, of course. You know, like I wanted to be an accountant initially. But then as I took the course, I really found my passion and realized that I want to help people, but also I want to satisfy my curiosity.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah, that's really awesome. I'm glad that biochem gave you the opportunity to do that. And it was something that you knew that you had an interest in before coming to college, which is huge.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so since this major requires you to complete it at University Park, what does that process look like, and how are you best preparing for that transition?
So my process is very synonymous to a lot of other people's experiences, which is just like go on Lion Path, make sure that your ending campus is University Park, and my major gives me no choice. So even if I wanted to stay at Brandywine, I have no choice but to go up there. And so my preparation, I've been like trying to email some professors up at University Park because I want to do some research. I want to do research for my curiosity, as I explained earlier, but also just to get some stuff on my resume.
Yeah.
If I want to become a doctor, I do want to become a physician, a doctor of osteopathic medicine, by the way.
That's great. Oh my
yes.
gosh.
I need to have some type of extracurricular on my application.
Yeah.
right? But I want to do research because I enjoy it. And so I've been just emailing professors to try and get my word across before I get up there.
I think it's great that you're trying to get your foot in the door early.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
And what is osteopathic?
Us.
Osteo.
Yeah.
A little
Wait a
explanation.
minute.
'Cause I'm a little bit confused.
So
Expand upon that, maybe.
Yes.
I don't know too much about it myself, like the history of it, but I know that the idea of being an osteopath is to treat patients holistically.
Okay.
It's rather than
Right,
just
okay.
giving someone medicine,
Okay.
right? There's different types of therapy, right? It could be maybe, yoga, or maybe you can, instead of saying, okay, take this drug, which would be what allopathic doctors would do, which is your regular MD. We'd say, okay, these are different lifestyle choices you can do. Like, we refer you to like counseling, or refer you to maybe take your vitamins, for example. There are many different types of therapies out there. And so a doctor of osteopathy is supposed to kind of make sure that we give you a full scope of the actual treatment that that is acceptable to you.
Gotcha. So, I guess in your classes that you're taking now, are there any lessons that are kind of stand out to you that kind of touch upon the things that you'll be doing as eventually a doctor of osteopathic medicine?
Yes and no.
Okay.
There are like fundamental things within like the sciences that you should know before you become a physician. There's something called the MCAT. I'm sure you guys heard of the MCAT before. So the stuff I'm learning is more so proprietary for me to get into medical school. And so that's when that's like the specialization of like, okay, after medical school, I get to be like, what type of doctor do I want to be? Right. But like I won't be like doing labs as a physician.
Right.
But there will be people in the hospital doing that. So there are different types of careers, which the stuff I'm learning right now, it applies to more than being a physician. The physician aspect encompasses the patient first aspect. You're engaging with the patient, and then you're using that knowledge that you learned in your undergrad and in your graduate school experience to treat that patient and try and give the best advice possible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know you want to be a doctor of osteopathic medicine.
Yes.
And you are taking, the science courses, the typical biochem courses that are required. But do you find yourself also taking classes like HDFS, Human Development and Family Studies? Because I know I'm in a course now where we focus on mindfulness, flourishing, all that kind of stuff. So I feel like that you can kind of connect to what your plans are.
I actually, so I haven't taken any class that's HDFS oriented. I have heard of the human flourishing class here at Brandywine. I wanted to take it, but it just didn't. It conflicted a lot with my schedule.
Okay.
But on the backside of that, I am a person in my free time who likes personal development and just understanding my purpose and moving with certainty and being more aware about my interactions and just I am more proactive when it comes to developing myself in certain areas. And so I have an interest in it. So
Okay.
it's not like I'm not privy to it,
Yeah.
but more so I don't take the classes for it at Brandywine. I just do it. It's like my
Interesting.
lifestyle.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's really cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can you recall any moments during your college experience so far that have been particularly memorable or helped shape who you are today?
Yes. I remember my first year. First year, I was in the dorms, and me and my friends had went to Acme, the one in Granite Run, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were gonna cook. We were gonna get some materials to cook it was either Alfredo or a burger, right? And so we were cooking. We came back to dorms. We had our groceries and unpacked and folded, seasoning. Everybody had a duty to fulfill, right?
Yeah.
And then there was this ball of smoke, right?
boy.
It rose all the way
man.
to the smoke detector, and like the whole building had to evacuate because that thing was going off, and like I don't know who snitched on me, but somebody was snitching on me. Like, this is the person who kicked us outside or something like that. And I was like, dang. So I felt shame, but then I was also excited because I'm like, screw you, this burger is good.
So you got to eat the burger.
Yes, but
Okay,
the main like the reason why like that was a pivotal moment, an exciting moment, like I remember it more vividly than others, is because I was able to do it with my friends, right? And I like in the residence hall, I was able to make friends. I was able to cook with them, and that was just something I like to do with my mom and my family and whatnot. And so when I did it here, it was very reminiscent of something, very reminiscent of my family, because I'm a family oriented person, and I just value that. And it was very, very good for me because it was in the beginning of the semester, my first year of college, and it was like, wait, hold up, who are these people? A little bit of anxiety when it comes to meeting new people. So, that was a good experience for me.
Gotcha. So to kind of bounce off of that, we know that you're involved with the Center for Social Impact. What kind of inspired you to get involved with the center?
Yeah. So 2 things. So first, I wanted to get some volunteer hours because I'm trying to apply to medical school. I'm going to apply to medical school, but also, like I said, I'm learning that people matter, and having these interactions with different people and making sure that I have a positive impact on those people who I meet really matters to me. Like I said, I'm a person who values personal development and those experiences, those personal experiences, those personal relationships. And so the center really amplified, well, no. Engaging with the center initially was like a golden egg for me because I was like, wait, hold up. You're here? Oh, this is no doubt. Like, let me do this, right? And so the center was just a great opportunity for me to engage with the community and make a good impact.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
That's awesome. And so through that, were you able to meet some other people maybe who had that same desire as you?
Yes. Actually, one person I'll highlight, like as a person who resonates with my mindset and my energy, is Kenneth Murphy. You had him, like, I believe, the last.
Yeah, we had him on the podcast
Yes.
just 2 weeks ago or so.
Yes.
Great guy.
He's a great guy. We just recently asked him if he could be a mentor for me because
That's nice.
I admire that man a lot, and he's really supported me with Habitat actually a lot, but also he's just given me being around certain people. I'm not sure if you understand. Everybody has this experience actually. Being around certain people, they have a certain energy about them, and it just makes you gravitate towards them, and makes you. It inspires you in a way, and he inspires me in a way where it's like, hold up, this is someone who I would like to be as a person, or very similar to it. So yeah, shout out Kenneth Murphy.
Yeah,
He's a great role model for a lot of people.
And I feel like he's got a lot to him to share with others, and that's really great that you were able to utilize him as a mentor and someone to look up to.
Yeah.
So going off of speaking of Habitat for Humanity, the Habitat for Humanity Club is a new club on campus this year, and it started through the Center for Social Impact.
Yeah.
What inspired you to get involved with that club and become its president?
So, okay, initially when I heard about the club and it was coming to campus, I was like, wait, what is this? Like, what is this mission? I've always heard about Habitat for Humanity. Like, I didn't hear about the Restore before, but I heard about, like, they had, like, I think I was in Louisiana. When I had saw they had like a donation thingy, like a box. You know how, like, you donate clothes to Salvation Army.
Yeah.
Something similar, right? And so I wasn't sure what that was. So when I started to get more engaged, I was like, hey, what's this? And so I was searching it up, and I was like, okay, this is a club about, well, not club, this is an organization, a global, international organization about building affordable housing for people. So building and maintaining sustainable houses. Okay, so my answer is really just efficacy. I wanted to prove to myself that I can do it, right? I wanted to prove to myself that I can lead. I did it on the high school stage, not like as a performance or anything, but I did it on a high school stage, and now I'm scaling up, and I did it. I wanted to do it on the college round, so I'm here, and I've been having a good experience. I've been having a good experience, and we have a lot of good stuff coming for the campus. And I hope that when I leave for University Park, because before I leave, I'm trying to like put some structure so that the club can propagate into a successful one.
So to kind of go off of what we're talking about with Habitat,
Yeah.
they are also collaborating with the Center for Social Impact for spring break.
Yeah.
Can you tell us, more about that? I know we talked with Kenny about it, but why is this collaboration so important to the center, and what does it mean for its commitment to community engagement?
Okay. Yes. Okay. So this collaboration is really good for Habitat and the center because for Habitat we have support from the center. Like we got up to the center and Kenny is our supervisor, right? And so we're able to like do the things we're able to do because of him, and he is able to make those connections like outside of the campus where while we're in class, right? And he's able to make those opportunities for us, right? And so like being collaborated with the center, being connected with the center allows us to have someone who's a workhorse and create those opportunities for experiential learning for students. And so also Habitat's mission falls within the pillars of the center's pillars. I don't remember what they are right now, but the center has pillars around like community development, sustainability, and whatnot. And so it was just it was a symbiotic relationship that we're able to foster.
Okay. And are you going on the spring break trip with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
So
in,
you're going to be building houses over that week.
Yeah. It's
Very
in
cool.
Virginia.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's
Yeah,
right.
that sounds awesome. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
really. It makes me proud to be a part of a campus that allows their students to get involved like that with Habitat for Humanity. I really think that's inspiring, and that's
Yeah.
really awesome to be a part of. So
I'm excited.
yeah, yeah. So aside from the Center of Social Impact and Habitat for Humanity, you are also a resident assistant in Orchard Hall. So what made you want to become an RA, and what do you enjoy most about it?
So initially, I wanted to become an RA for my mom because, of course, like who doesn't like having their room in the house, their room and food paid for, right? I wanted to alleviate her of the financial obligation of housing in college in general, and so I was able to do that, being an RA. But then that molded into trying to learn different people and making a positive impact, like I said, and just showing that I can lead. This is another one of the examples of me just trying to prove that I can be the best person to lead a community and a group of people, but also to make a positive impact and trying to inspire the people around me. And I just want to do good. And so being an RA, it just allows me to engage with the community and show that I'm able to lead, but also I'm able to make a positive impact. So when it comes to let's bring it back to my career aspirations, which is being a doctor, right? I want to bring it back to that because like you want your doctor to have some type of conviction. You want your doctor to be certain of themselves. And so me being an RA ties into that because I'm able to be professional. I'm able to be on time. I'm able to manage my time. I'm able to engage with different types of people and to conduct myself in a way where people feel confident in my conduct.
Yeah, I think being an RA is definitely a big job, and it teaches you simple skills that you might not learn otherwise, And I remember interviewing you, actually. I think it was my first feature story I wrote for this job that I'm doing.
Really?
And it was on the RAs, and I got the chance to talk with Zibo and Maddie Ferguson, another RA. And I'm just so glad that you stuck it out, and you're doing well with it. So it's great.
Thank you. I remember that day. Because we had so I felt so bad because I had double booked on accident. So All right. So initially, I was trying to do something with the National Guard, what I'm not doing anymore.
Okay.
But trying to do something with the National Guard, and so I'm trying to meet him. But then I was like, oh shoot, wait, I have an appointment. So like you couldn't hear or see me because I'm inside, I'm outside trying to look for this guy. He was on campus
all
somewhere.
good.
Anyway, yeah, that was an interesting day. But I'm glad that we finally got that. You got that
It was a good
situated.
story. I
Yeah.
recommend you guys go check it out.
Yes.
So I guess to wrap up our questions here, what piece of advice do you have for new students who are trying to get involved in Brandywine?
So I would say that definitely show up and be consistent, because that consistency shows that you're committed to the club and that you're reliable, right? And that that applies to everything that you do, consistency and just showing that you're capable of being there. You're capable of being present, right? Now, don't consistently show up and have a bad attitude. Consistently show up and be ready to give the best that you got, because people value that. And that's authenticity. Do what you like, though. Just don't do anything that you don't like, okay? Because that's going to be draining. That's how you're going to burn out. Do the stuff that you like so that your impact or your presence is authentic to the point where it's what you do. This is who you are, and this is me, right? And nobody can take that away from you, because now you can look back 10, 30 years from then and say, I was an RA. I was the president of Habitat for Humanity. I was part of SGA. I did this internship and I learned this, and this helped me. And you'll be able to spread that message to your kids or your friends or family, or whomever. But be present, be consistent, and be genuine.
Be yourself, right?
Yes,
That's the main theme. Be yourself.
Yeah,
Yes.
be yourself.
Love
yeah.
it.
Show up with authenticity. I really like that. And I think that's a good message to share with everyone is,
Yes.
you know yourself better than anyone else. So to show up and be who you are and let people accept that for what it is. I think that's a great message.
It'll really resonate with a lot of folks here.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. All right, Zibo, we are going to move on to a segment that we like to call Rapid Chattin,
Okay.
where we challenge you to some rapid fire questions. Are you up for it?
I'm up for it.
All right,
You sure it's a
awesome.
challenge?
Yeah.
It's quite the challenge.
Yeah.
Wait. How fast is this team here? Okay.
All right, we're not going fast.
Let's get into it.
Let's jump in.
Okay.
This is our favorite question to ask all of our guests.
Yes.
If you were stranded on a desert island, what celebrity would you call for help?
All right. I have two people, Henry Cavill
Oh,
and
Superman.
Ben Affleck. All right.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Henry Cavill is Superman. Ben Affleck is Batman. Okay. Some superhero is going to get me out of that island
Yeah.
immediately.
Okay.
Okay.
yeah, they'll get you.
They'll get you.
Which one do you think first, though? That's
Definitely Superman.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
I was
in that.
gonna
Yeah.
say.
Just shine up the bat symbol.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, question 2. If you could have any animal in the world as your pet, what would it be?
Okay. All right. There's a lot of animals. That's a very difficult question. Okay. I like animals in the savannah. I'm going to say a tiger.
Okay.
A tiger.
Hear me out, hear me out, hear me
That's a good
out.
one.
Okay. It depends on the era, though. It depends on the era. All right. A tiger, if we're in era where there's war and whatnot, no guns, by the way.
Yeah.
The tiger is getting anyone for me. Listen, tiger is loyal, okay? Tiger doesn't like multiple people, likes that one person, and you're good.
Right.
Yes.
I like your thinking.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
good. Yeah,
yes.
good
Loyal
thoughts behind that.
companion.
Yes.
All right. What is one fun fact about yourself that people don't know?
Okay, so, okay. I used to play the saxophone. Actually, I still play the saxophone.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, alto sax to be exact.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
No pun intended.
Music
Were you in
man.
a band?
I was in school.
Okay, in
When I was
school.
in school. So it wasn't high school. I did that. When I was in middle school, I did that. And when I was in grade school, I did it as well. So I've been playing for maybe 9 to 10 years.
Wow.
Oh man,
That's awesome.
we're gonna have to find a saxophone.
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get you a place. All right.
That would be
Last
interesting.
rapid fire question: if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Supreme intelligence.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh.
because I can do anything. Nothing can beat me ever, 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 ever.
That's a good one.
That's
I
a
would've
really good
never
one.
thought.
Never even. I didn't even know
Right?
that was a superpower.
Yeah. It just.
That's a good one.
I would look like that. What's that? What show is that? Is that the Powerpuff Girls? You know that monkey with the brain encapsulated into the.
Yeah. Where you can see the brain.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Ninja Turtles.
Is that
I don't know.
Is that Ninja Turtles? I'm not entirely sure.
No. Okay.
But anyway, yeah, yeah.
Super
Supreme
intelligence.
intelligence.
I like that.
untouched.
That's a good one.
But you know what? The only weakness was that I think I would just need to think a lot.
Yeah.
I need to think
Okay.
longer. So
Yeah.
I need like so I wouldn't be like the heroes that would show up like this.
Right.
I would need like a solid 10 minutes. How do I solve
Wait
this?
a minute.
Wait
Take his time. He'll be there
That's
eventually.
a good
though.
one. That's a good
Yes.
one.
Thank
Well,
you.
Zibo, thank you for coming on the podcast today. We appreciate you sharing your thoughts and
Yes.
everything that you do on campus. So we wish you the best of luck with everything, especially
you.
next year when you head up to
University Park.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do
awesome.
appreciate
Yeah.
that. Thank you for inviting me. I
Thanks, Zibo.
appreciate it. It was
Great
fun.
time.
Yeah,
Yes.
thanks.
See you guys.
Thanks for tuning in. We are done chatting for today. This podcast was recorded in the Penn State Brandywine Makerspace Media Production Studio. We Are Chattin was made possible by Penn State Brandywine Strategic Communications and the Brandywine Launchbox. Remember to like this podcast and stream it on wherever you get your podcasts.